All right, what's up, everybody? It's Dr. J, and today we are talking about your favorite Lewis structures, okay? So we got a sample that we're looking at today, HClO. This H is a giveaway as far as what type of compound this is. This is an acid. In particular, the name of this acid is hypochlorous acid, okay? That hypo, just focusing on our hypo, everybody. Shout out to the hypo. Once again, this is going to be a weak acid in this case. All right, so the first thing we want to focus on is just figuring out what is our total valence electrons we have in this compound, right? So now we got to figure out what each element, as far as the valence electrons, how many do they actually have? So let me rewrite this over here, HClO, and I'm trying to figure out the total valence electrons. So my hydrogen, in this case, is only going to have one valence electron. It only has one valence electron, in this case, in that 1s orbital. My chlorine is going to have 7 valence electrons, and my oxygen is going to have 6. We could do this by either doing an electron configuration or just looking at our periodic table. But we're going to add all these together, and we see we have a total of 14 valence electrons. So that's how much we got to fill in our Lewis structures. So now let's draw our skeleton of this Lewis structure. So what's going to be in the middle? This is always tricky, right? In this case, what we want in the middle is the oxygen. So let me write that big for y'all. All right, we got the oxygen in our middle because in this case, our chlorine is more electron negative than our oxygen. So that needs to be terminal, and our hydrogen is always going to be terminal. So we just need to get in the habit of putting that hydrogen in a terminal position, okay? So remember with Lewis structures, we got to use all 14 of our electrons. So we need to satisfy octet and duet rules. Chlorine needs to satisfy the octet rule. So on the far right, that's what I'm doing. I'm filling in 8 electrons. Oxygen follows octet rule, and hydrogen follows the duet rule. So we need to satisfy all rules. So my octet rule is satisfied with my oxygen, 2, 4, 6, 8. Duet satisfied, and my chlorine is satisfied too. Let me move this over just to show y'all. 2, 4, 6, 8. So you always want to make sure you're satisfying your duet and octet rules for your Lewis structures.